Good day, everyone. This is Tim, and I hope you're doing well and really enjoying the time in Melbourne. And I got to explore not only the food, but the cultural and the architecture here in Melbourne, and really grateful for my cousins to take me around. And we also had wonderful meals with the uncles and aunties and all the cousins, and a massive spread of dishes that almost looks like a buffet. And I wish I could have taken you with me, but it was way too loud because of the family, but in the best possible way. And I think I have to say that, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. But I'm pretty excited because hopefully some of the cousins will be able to join, because this is Sunday, and right over there at the Hyatt, they are hosting a Sunday brunch buffet, and I think this is the best buffet in Melbourne, and the buffets here just keeps getting better and better, from the conservatory with the beautiful views and the amazing food. So I can't wait to give it a try, but I'm a little early. And I heard there was a fantastic place called Lune's, and people say you have to get the coffee here and the croissant, and there is a lineup, and I heard the lineup can be lasting for quite a while. So I'm glad I'm early, and I think this might be a mistake, but we got to give it a try, have a croissant before the buffet.
And also tiring your shop, even if it plays a 5 minutes.
All right, so about 20 minutes in, and we're near the door, and the lineup continues to go strong down the block. And typically, I like to come to a buffet early, and luckily I was like 30 minutes early, but I might be 10 minutes late after this. So while we're waiting, we see the hardworking folks creating all the beautiful pastries. 4,000 pastries a day.
Yeah, about 2,000.
Oh, 2 to 4,000, give or take. Thank you so much.
No worries.
The hardworking folks with expert precision, and I think we are up next.
You get one of these, bro.
Can I go for an almond and one of these and one of those?
Sick beats on.
Okay. So I got the croissants, and I think that was a mistake because I am 10 minutes late, but luckily it's right over here. And luckily I think the cousins are running a little late too, so I think we can take our time. Let's go inside. Hi there. All right, and gorgeous place here. And I think the buffet is just right up ahead. Oh. And in Australia, I always get confused. All right, so it'll be interesting. I think we can have these during or after the buffet, but here it is. Gosh, I really am running late, and I got a message from my cousins. They already got the table, so I'm just gonna go in and look for them. Oh, and already I can see a beautiful dessert station, and more importantly, with the ice cream, and I know I'm late, but I can't resist the beautiful pastries and a Black Forest gâteau. All right, but enough of that. I think they said they were in the corner, and I see them right over there. All right. Hey guys, hey Alicia, hey Bede, hey Zach, hey Zara. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but I got us croissants. $50 worth of croissants, and I think we get 2. All right, so yeah, thank you so much for grabbing the table, and I did a bit of reconnaissance, and the buffet looks great. Are you hungry?
Oh, yeah.
So I guess let's get some drinks, and then we'll be on our way to a great buffet.
Popular mocktail that we have is probably Seasons in the Sun.
Oh,
Lotus
okay.
Fruits. They're probably the 2 most popular.
Ooh, that sounds good too. All right, back at the dessert station, but we will pass that. And oh, look at this. Okay, so right from the start, we see massive amounts of seafood. Grab a plate first. All right, so normally I don't go for crab because there's just too much work, but I don't think I've had Australian crab before. So I think we'll give this a try. And this is like half a crab right over here. All right, and moving on, these shrimp are the size of little lobsters. Look at this, right over here. And we'll pair them up. So this is pretty amazing. 2 prawns, and the plate is already full. Zara, what did you get?
Got the green, this egg
And pizza. All right, and Zach has to catch up. But I think we will go for a couple of oysters, and we'll pair them up. And I remember the beautiful oysters in the Sydney Fish Market, and let's see if we can create something like that. A little bit of tobacco, or a lot. a little bit of black caviar, and a little bit of the green right over here. Alicia, what did you get?
I got some prawns, oysters, Thousand Island sauce, and 2 different salads. I think that's a cabbage salad and a grain salad.
And it's kind of neat because the shrimp is filling up half the plate.
Yes, it's very big shrimps.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go for some sashimi. Thank you so much for keeping this stocked up. Looks lovely. All right, a little bit of yellowfin, a little bit of kingfish, and a little bit of, I believe this is wild salmon. All right, and moving on, we've got some nigiri and some shrimp sushi, but I think I will have to go for the tamago, which is in a beautiful spirally shape. And of course, I think that is a test of how good the sushi is, so I can't wait to give that a try. So they have some salads for decoration, and Alicia was saying that the cabbage salad is very good, so, or at least that looks appetizing. Let's give that a try. A little bit of peas right here. And now we have the charcuterie, beautiful cheeses, and I think I will need to go for the pate there, right under the cloche. Beautiful terrine, one that is reminiscent of the items from Le Grand Buffet. I think that was the best buffet, or that is the best buffet in the world. We'll go for a little bit here. Pistachio on the cracker. All right, and I gotta try a little bit of these wonderful anchovies. Let's see. Okay. Lots of oil. Right over here. And beautiful capicola, the prosciutto, and of course, the fatty mortadella. And this is terra masalata. Very fun to say, and even tastier to eat. Right over here. And following from the inspiration of Zara and Zach, I think we'll need to go for the wonderful pizza here. And this is a bada bing pizza, spoken like a true New Yorker. There we go. And with the fresh hot pizza, I think we will need to go back and enjoy round 1. So it's very nice not to have any room for the plates here. A full table here, and it's always nice to come back to the table with a lot of food and a lot of drinks. And I think those are the mocktails, and that is the alcohol, the adult drinks. How's the lychee martini?
Very nice, yes.
All right.
Very strong flavor.
Excellent. So I'm gonna go for something called the Japanese slipper, and this is recommended by Anthony. Cheers, and it looks like I have a bit of catching up to do. Cheers. Oh, that is so refreshing and melony. If melony is a word or a name, very light and floral. Very nice. And I am looking at Zach with an amazing soup. Zach, how's the soup?
Very good.
Yeah, how's it taste?
Very smooth and creamy.
Wonderful. So definitely need to try the leek and potato soup. And Zara has inspired me to go for the pizza. And let's take a look at this here, nice and thin. And let's check the undercarriage. Okay, nice and crusty and spotty. Let's give this a try. Oh. So definitely go for the pizza because it won't fill you up because it has a nice and thin base. Beautiful sausages and tomatoes. Very nice. And I think I'm gonna go for the nigiri as recommended by Zara. And just falling apart there. A little bit of soy and wasabi, barely holding it together. The seafood in Australia is so fresh and succulent and sweet. Beautiful textures. A little bit more. A one biter, but it's a big bite. And I think a little bit of the martini. Cheers. It's a powerful toast, and cheers to you. Oh, and the test of a good sushi is a tamago. So let's give this a try. And this is one of the more interesting tamago. I think it's a mix between a roll and a sushi with seaweed. That is very nice. Beautiful flavors of the seaweed and the soft egg and the wonderful rice. Zara, you eat fish?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Would you want to try something called terra masalata? That's a yes for me, and let's give it a try. So again, very fun to say, but should be even tastier to eat. What do you think?
The sauce tastes like, how do I explain? Salty, but like creamy. That's very nice.
So that's really cool. So I think we got Zara turned on to the terra musalata, and can you say it? Very good. So I think Alicia was saying the kingfish is very good, and we'll dig in here. A little bit of a dip. Oh,
Very nice.
that is so delicate and also refreshing, and the texture nice and firm and springy. And I gotta go for those lovely looking oysters. Cheers. Oyster is nice and succulent, and a little bit of the tobiko and the wasabi tobiko in particular gives it an extra kick. Very nice. All right, and I gotta go for some of the prawns, and these are absolutely massive. Again, with seafood, a little bit of work. Oh, sorry there, B.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Let's go for the meat. All right. A little bit of peeling and a little bit of soy. Oh. Nice and meaty, and these are absolutely massive. It's a bit of work there. And speaking of work, we see Bede hard at work on the crabs, and I will join him later, but I think I gotta go for that pate. Oh my goodness. And I need to catch up because people are on round 2. Beautiful charcuterie and beautiful seafood. But back to the pate, and I think we'll need to do some combining with the terra musalata, a little bit of the cabbage, a sardine for good measure, and the pate on top, a little bit of surf and turf, and this is a massive and messy bite. There we go. I knew it was going to get messy, but well worth the mess. Terra musalata, again, love saying the word. Very tasty and creamy. A little bit of the anchovies give it a kick. And that pate, so smooth and delicious. And a little bit of coleslaw just kind of gives it a nice, refreshing bite.
You don't want those ones?
That's vegetarian.
Very nice. So I'm going to finish this off, and we'll take you back for round 2 and round 3 as we catch up to everyone else to a very good buffet.
I'm not ready for the drink.
It's always nice to pass by the wines and all the drinks there, and also nice to pass by the dessert station as well. And on to the hot food. Let's grab a plate. And it's so nice to see everyone working hard to keep everything stocked up, and the seafood station is just as fresh as ever. But I would stay away from the crab. Very delicious, but so much work. And let's see what we have. So the buffet is in the form of a squared circle, and we had some of the pizza. And oh, those chorizo is looking so good. I think we will go for one and a little bit of sauce. And let's see, crossing, all right, turning the corner. What do we have? The wonderful cloches. And this is looking like the Asian station because we see the hardworking chefs there steaming things away. And let's see what's in here. Go for a little bit of the fried rice next to the chorizo. Moving on, let's see. Beautiful noodles. All right, that is gonna be a little too carby, but let's see. All right, so good with the noodles, a little bit of curry. And this is curry calamari. I think we'll try just the one, just as a sample. And that's the nice thing of the buffet. You can try a little bit of everything. And let's see, this is vegetables for decoration. So moving on, let's see. And look at this. As Zara was saying, a beautiful dumpling station. And let's take a look at the big one, which is empty. I think that's when they steam the rest of the dumpling. And let's see, cloche number one. Okay, these are veggies. And cloche number two, okay. A little bit of the shao mai right over here. And another one here. All right, and let's see. Okay, a little bit of steamed rice, and that was what Zara was having. And I think Bede was, okay. So this is the shrimp dumpling, and I think Bede was telling her not to eat the rice, eat something else. But I think I'm gonna go for a prawn dumpling. Perfect there. So I think we're going around in circles in the best possible way. Okay. And I definitely need to go for some of this because Zach was saying that the leek and potato soup was light and creamy. And let's give it a try. And I think just a little bit for round two. All right, so I can't wait to try the leek and potato soup that Zach recommended. So let's give this a try, and just a little bit. Oh. As Zach said, light and creamy, but also a little bit of a citrus zing. Very nice. And I'm gonna watch my time because earlier I saw this beautiful porchetta, nice and crispy and fatty, but they have it in stages. So once you miss it, they move on to the next thing. And I think the next thing is a smoked brisket. So I'm gonna watch my time and I'm gonna finish this really quickly so we can get the hot roasts and all that good stuff. But let's give the shao mai a try. And I think we will need a little bit of the sauce from the chorizo.
What do you want to try?
All right. Usually at the buffets, the dim sum are fair and just on par, but these can match some of the dim sum or the yum cha restaurants out there. Oh. And as good as a pork shao mai is, I can't wait to see what the prawn dumpling will taste like. Not bad. Nice filling with the shrimp, very sweet, and a nice soft wrapper as well, very thin. Very nice. And breaking from the Asian tradition, we will go for the chorizo. Oh. That is assertive and fatty and luscious. And I think maybe a little bit of rice together. Very nice. So this is just kind of like the appetizer to round two because we're going to go for the roast and we'll take you back for that. Oh, Zach, they like to tempt you with the dessert, don't they? And there we go. Right off the bat, we see the 12-hour smoked beef brisket. All right, so I'm definitely going to grab a plate All right, so I don't want them to run out of the brisket because it's nice and fatty. Hi, AJ. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. And the beef brisket looks amazing. Can I have a piece? Oh, and nice and fatty as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much. And with that generous piece, I don't think I can have any more, but oh, look at this. So they have a variety of proteins and meats and fish here. I think this is a beautiful steak with a lovely sauce. Let's go for one right here. Beautiful. Okay, and now we're talking. A little bit of lamb and a little bit of fat. Okay, and Bede, this is a carnivore's delight.
Definitely.
All right, I gotta go for the grilled chicken as well. And this is lovely. A little bit of skin, and the plate is filling up with meat. And of course, a little bit of the salmon, but I think we're gonna skip that. And then we will go for the potato. Zach, were the potatoes good?
Yeah, though.
All right, so thank you so much, Zach. We'll go for a little bit of the potatoes, but before that, this is something called a smoked field mushroom. And that is something I've never tried. Let's give that a taste. Right over here with a little bit of that wonderful sauce. And Zach, no wonder it was good. This is duck fat potatoes, and Zach certainly has great taste. Let's go for a little bit. Right here, the plate is actually getting full. And as the potatoes drop to the plate, I can already feel how crunchy they are. Let's see, a little bit of the veggies, and then, okay, a tikka masala. And I think we will use that as a sauce. Let's see, right over here. And more mushrooms. And I think this is mushrooms in the form of a gnocchi. A little bit here. Okay, and I think with all the meats, that is it for round 3. All right, so without haste, we will try this, I guess, carnivore plate. Let's give, I can't wait to try the duck fat potatoes. As nice as the meat looks, I think, look at how crispy they are. A little bit of the sauce. They are shatteringly crispy on the outside, and inside is nice and fluffy. Beautiful crunch. And let's give the brisket a try. And while missing the porchetta, I think having a brisket is not bad. And this is absolutely fork tender. No knife required. Oh, look at that. Oh. It just melts in your mouth. You don't even need to chew. And every now and then you get the flavors of meat, and the pockets of fat just explodes and coats the mouth. Really delicious. And a little bit of barbecue sauce. And I've never tried a smoked field mushroom, and I think we'll give that a try. And that's very tender too. Oh. Nice and meaty, almost like a portobello in North America. And it's almost like a portobello because that's actually what it is. Thanks, Alicia. All right, and finally, that lovely steak. And let's see, is this fork tender? And I think it is. Look at that. Not as tender as the brisket, but it's very nice. Almost, there we go. So really important to have tender roast, especially when you have to eat with one hand. Cheers. Oh, and a little bit messy too, but that's okay. That is perfectly cooked, nice and tender. A little bit of chimichurri.
Okay, Zach wants to go at. What are you gonna?
And finally, some gnocchi. A little gnocchi, a little mushroom. And gnocchi are like potato pillows. So lots to finish up. And I think little bits and bites here. And I think I'm getting full. And I need to catch up to Zara and Alicia, who's already on their desserts. And I'll eat like this is a Formula One.
That is nice.
Oh,
It's nice.
very good potatoes. Go for it. So we finished that really quickly because I think they're gonna close down the buffet, and since Zara and Zach has actually sampled all the desserts, I think I'm gonna enlist a little bit of help. Come on, let's go. Zach, are you okay to help?
Yeah.
Are you ready? All right, let's go. So this is kind of cool. So Zach's gonna help me choose, and hopefully Zach and Zara will show some restraint, unlike myself here. And let's take a look. So Zach, shall we grab a plate? All right. Thank you. One for me and one for you.
So, Uncle Jim, when shall we start?
Well, you know what? Since we're right in front of the fountain, I think this is a good place.
This trick where you have to, because the fountain is surprisingly very strong, you
Yeah.
have to fully stick the marshmallow through it, or else it falls off.
Oh, because the stream is so strong.
This is very strong. Look at that. It instantly.
Oh
quenches
my
it.
goodness. That's a no-nonsense fountain, isn't it?
Now we have one perfectly.
All right. So that one's for you. And a very good tip. And I think I will go for one, but you got to push it through, right? Oh, thank you. Look, oops. That, I can feel the weight of that. All right. Oh, there are more?
Yeah, terrific.
Oh, okay. I'm okay on the churros, but go for it. You can feel the weight of the chocolate, can't you? Wonderfully messy. So let's see. Oh, look at all these desserts here. A beautiful macaron. Oh, one for you. And then can I get one too? Oh, sorry, ma'am. Oh, thank you, Zach. So a beautiful French macaron. And oh, look at these. A tiramisu. And do you want one, Zach?
I'll pass on this one. Mum doesn't let me have coffee.
Oh, that's right. But I'll take it here. So don't tell Mum about that Frappuccino I gave you earlier. But look at this. A raspberry profiterole.
Very funny sounding.
Oh, beautiful. May I have one, please? Oh, thank you, Zach. And moving on, these I can never pronounce. No matter how I say it, it's always wrong. It's a mandolin or a mandolin.
Go on.
Can I try one? And I am so lucky to have Zach with me. Oh, Zach, you gotta try a pistachio tart. You know why? Because they have the popping bobas on top. All right, so let's go for one here. And thank you for holding on. All right, and moving on. Look at these magnificent purple domes of goodness.
It's a mini cheesecake.
Oh, is it?
It's just there. Very
All right. And I will have one here. Oh my goodness, Zach, look at those.
I would love that, except that she's a bit full on sweets right now.
Oh, you know what? Let's get one of those and we can help Zara out. Zara, how full are you?
Really?
If we get the puppy, would you give it a try and we can help you eat the rest? Okay. All right. So I think it's just you and me then. All right. So we've got some of these and we will go for one of those. Let's go.
Okay.
So it's really cool. Zach and Zara has led me to the chocolates, but I think I have my eye on that Black Forest Gatto. Do we help ourselves?
You can help yourself with that.
All right. So unfortunately, I'm gonna go for a bigger piece to get the cherry. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Mom and Dad's gonna have to help me out on this one.
Whoa.
Okay, my apologies. This is like a pound of Black Forest Gatto.
Like this?
Oh dear, and I think I got myself into a little bit of trouble with too many desserts. And the nice thing is, I think Zach has gotten into the same amount of trouble as well. But this is the kind of trouble we love getting into. Too many desserts. Oh, that's good. There we go. Okay, so nice to come back to the table and find something new. A nice warm cup of coffee and bead. What is this? This is a magic, huh?
Yeah, magic coffee is you can only get it in Melbourne. Melbourne created the coffee. It's got a strong coffee flavour, but yeah, it's still quite smooth.
All right, so this is the first time I've heard of it. Melbourne creation, strong but smooth. Oh, very nice. So I'm actually pretty proud of Zach and Zara because they showed restraint. We saw the crepe station and oh my goodness.
Just want to
Oh.
welcome you to Grand Hyatt.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I was scared. I thought I was going to be a year older for that. But look at this. So really kind of them. And I think we'll need a little bit of help to blow out the candle.
All right, guys.
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'll take a small.
All right. Okay, and that's very nice because Zara's puff was as strong as a chocolate fountain. All right, launching the little flower all the way there, and we'll put it back right here. There we go. So really nice of them there, and it's always nice to have more food when you've taken too much at a buffet. So again, really nice to see the restraint from Zach and Zara. There was this massive waffle and crepe station, and when asked if they want some waffles or crepes or ice cream waffle sandwiches, they said no. So really good stuff there. And I think with this beautiful plate here, I did not show the restraint I needed to. And I think with the strong coffee, we will try the tiramisu. I think we'll go for this piece here. Oh. Light and chocolatey and espresso-y. Very nice. And I remember Zara was saying that one of the favorites is the macaron. And I think let's give that a try. I think she likes it because of the gold leaf, but we'll find out. I know why you like this. There is a nice surprise inside in the form of wonderful cream and a little bit of jello. Really nice, assertive lemony flavor and smooth and creamy as well. Very floral. And I think I'll have to try this massive Black Forest Gateau. And again, I just wanted the cherry, and unfortunately, that yielded a very big slice. But well worth it. And for a little bit of the cake. Very nice. And I think this is like a 3-hour brunch, and we're right at the limit. So thank you so much for joining, and really grateful for the friends and family and cousins and the little ones to help and eat and also put together this beautiful plate. So this is Colin's Kitchen, right at the heart of the downtown Melbourne, or the Central Business District. Really nice, and across from Lune's. And I think, we still have some croissants to try, but we'll try that later. So really great folks here, like AJ and all the hardworking servers and hosts, keeping everything stocked up. So thank you so much again for joining. And until we see each other again, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you're eating well, and I hope you're traveling well. And I think I gotta try that popping candy dessert in the form of a pistachio tart. Those popping bubbles make all the difference. Very nice. So thank you so much again for joining, and take care and God bless. Bye-bye for now. Oh, nothing like a Melbourne magic.
And I could not end the video without trying the famous croissants from Lune's. This is their almond croissant, filled with more almond goodness.
Definitely go for a walk. It's a nice day. Whoa, that's fancy. Wow.
Here we go again. but this is absolutely the best almond croissant I've ever had. Flaky and crisp, rich and buttery and light at the same time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see each other again.